Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome back to the Dynamo, and it's all of our favorite time of the year. It's not really Youth Intake Day. I've moved beyond it. I needed to keep playing. I needed to find out what was going to happen. But I've got a double header for you, essentially, because we could potentially win the National League today. Depends on results elsewhere, because Rochdale, they have an extra game in hand. I've played 31. I've played 41. How does this work? What have I actually done? So I've played 42, they've played 41. So if we win and they don't win, it's gone. But if they win, they live to fight another day. It's one of those classic cases where we have a hell of a lead, so all of the pressure is on them. We can kind of sit back and just almost try to break point tallies. I think we're close to the record in terms of what is the actual record? 111. I don't think we're getting that. Fucking Wrexham. I don't think we're beating that. We're not going to get anywhere near that. They're close enough, but look, the thing that's been really annoying for us actually is because we've been conceding loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of goals. Still winning, mind you, like winning and drawing, but winning mainly. But it's been really frustrating for Liam Hughes because he's not going to break. I don't see him breaking the record for clean sheets. Because what is the clean sheet record? Clean sheet record. Where is it in here? Player records, oldest goal scorer, most clean sheets 17. So where is he? I've got 4 games left, and what have you got? Actually, is he tied? 17 clean sheets in the league? $17. So I have 4 games to break the record, to let Liam Hughes do it, because Hughes, look, I have very high standards for my goalkeepers. I'm a Liverpool fan. We've got Alisson in goal at the moment, and we've got Quevin after him, who is, in my opinion, the best number 2 in the league. My standards for goalkeepers are very bloody high. So when you're managing at this level, the fact that he has that many clean sheets, I should be very, very happy with him. But I'm still incredibly critical of him. And I shouldn't be with 17 clean sheets. But I've just been frustrated by his recent form where he's 7.3, 7.4, 7.3. That's fine. There's a lot of 6s in here. And he's conceded a goal a game. Every game, bar 2 in the last 15. It's been very frustrating because he was just phenomenal. But since he's come back from his injury, I guess you can't expect it to stay up. But at the same time, I wonder how much of it is just the consistency in the form, where we were expected to just drop down from this division. Go back in the season preview. What's funny is we're mathematically guaranteed a top 8 finish, yet we're still 11-1 odds to go up. It's hilarious how this works out in the end, but I love how Rochdale are evens. Football Manager, get your betting sorted out. we're gonna go up this season. I'm delighted because the last time I did this, I got stuck in the Vanarama North for 4 years and just burnt myself out. So that by the time I actually got promoted into the National League, I was done playing Football Manager for that iteration, and I just never bothered. That's why I've gotten to this one nice and early. That way I can actually have the longevity to try and actually get one going. So we have a chance to win it this day. We've got York City, it's quite nice because we have a chance of winning it at home. It's all going to depend on what happens at Rochdale, obviously, where see what's annoying is if Rochdale win today, but then they lose their game in hand, we win the title outside of a match day, so we don't really get a trophy presentation. It's going to be very annoying that way. So I'm kind of hoping it all works out for us on camera today, because it'll be very nice if it happens at home with familiar opposition. And against York, we played 1-2, have yet to concede a goal against York, and each time we won 3-0, both at home and away. I forgot, York went up. I know why I did this. I'm used to playing York because I keep doing Vanarama North. For whatever reason, I keep managing the Vanarama North. I've never managed the Vanarama South. So York, I'm just used to facing them in the Vanarama North. So in my head, we had played 4 times. I forgot that I've only met them up here. So beat them in the FA Trophy and in the National League. But as you can see, 3-0. Very, very, very comfortable wins. Croker, Killian. Jeez, we're going way back here with it. It's an own goal, thank God. For a moment there, I thought I was exposed as a fraud, and I didn't even realise it. Caught in real time. An Englishman scored a goal in an Irish-only save. No, no, this works. It's an own goal. Actually, have I just failed the entire challenge because an Englishman scored a goal for me? Is this how is this working for us? But no, I'll very quickly just run you through the squad at the moment anyway. Just all of these Irish players, a couple of Northern Ireland players. I'm focusing mainly on the Republic of Ireland, but I'm telling you, by focusing only on Irish players, I've actually uncovered there's a lot of really good Northern Irish players. Like the best players in my team are Northern Irish lads. Like Briggs, Falls, Doran. Like it's annoying because I want to represent my boys. Murphy is still the best player at the club, but himself and Briggs, between the two of them, incredible players for us. And they're both really young, and I have them tied down on long-term contracts, 27, 28. I'm not letting them go, and if I do, it's going to be for a lot of money. But might as well show you the intake. So let's get to this here. So basically, the thing that I was really excited about was it was supposed to be one of those excellent intakes, but at this level with my facilities back in the Vanarama, North, South, North, whatever, when you're non-league football, you're just going to get excellent intakes, but they're all going to be crap and shite. Like I said, I'm a goalkeeper. I really like goalkeepers, and I love when a good goalkeeper comes through a system. So the fact that the number one top elite talent was a goalkeeper, James Andrews, and you know what? He's not a bad keeper. 15 years of age, starts out at 6 foot, but he's got the holy trinity up in here with an aerial reach, command of area, and communication. Good reflexes, good one-on-ones, good kicking. He's got the anticipation, concentration, and decisions. Look, his acceleration could be a little bit more, but in my opinion, agility is your main attribute as a goalkeeper. Positioning and agility. Positioning is your ability to understand where you need to be in the phase of play so you don't get caught out of position. But agility is how quickly you can actually move yourself across the goal. And if you've ever played in goal, your feet make the saves. That is how that works. Your feet get you to where you need to be so that you can create that athletic save. So reflexes are really handy. Everybody kind of looks at reflexes as that's the main thing. No, reflexes are just the saves you're not supposed to make. Iker Casillas was one of the greatest players when it came to reflexes. That's why he tended to have a reflex of 20. But in terms of just general goalkeeping abilities, agility, that is the main driver. Agility is in one-on-ones. You're always looking for one-on-ones. How's your rushing out? 6? Could be better. Vision, work rate, there's the makings of a sweeper keeper in here, but look, we're just going to train him as a goalkeeper, just nice and simple. A lot of strikers in this intake. There was 1, 2, Billy Belay, but look at that. How do I even pronounce that? Bayly. Bayly. I'm just going to call him Billy. You know what we're going to do? Set nickname. Billy. There you go. He's the Irish Brazilian, Billy. He can play anywhere along their front three. He's a target forward, which is hilarious, but I think that's just because he's got 12 strength. But what I really like about this kid, and I'm hoping I can develop him into something beautiful, is great strength, great balance, 5'11", so he's not stocky with the 6'3", so he'll have a bit of mobility around him. He's got the acceleration, the pace, but look at that flair and heading. Oh, it's incredible. As well as he's got the work rate, anticipation, composure, technique. Oh, a player who can't be muscled off the ball, 15 years of age, nearly 6 foot, very flair player, got good heading, good balance. There's a lower league footballer in this kid, man. Oh, I'm looking forward to him now. So I think if we can give him game time, blood him in through the first division in Ireland, by the time we hit League One, I really think this kid could really help us out at that level, and then maybe get some money for him as we move him on. So Curtis Malloy, not too bad. Good dribbling. Got the basics for a right winger. Nothing too shabby. I would want better work rate than that, though. Only a 4. I'm not too excited about him, but in terms of could improve a lot, look, why not? John O'Shea, good Irish name. Dribbling, stamina, good work rate, good teamwork, good technique. Look, solid winger. solid winger. It's what you want out of him. Good flair, good determination. He's somebody who I think could have a career here, but I want to kind of focus on that spirited personality. If you can get that into like determined or professional, obviously, or just the holy grail, the model citizen, if we can get those going. So get him into those, what are they called? What are they called? I've drawn a complete blank on this. Mentoring groups. There we go. So, like I told you, Billy, David Rice, okay, 6'2", 16 years of age, good tackling, good work rate, good leadership. So, potential to be something in here that I quite like. This I quite like, though. All of these, 7 being the lowest, there's some good mental stats in this kid. Could improve an awful lot. That's what you want to see out of this one. And in terms of good jumping reach, the strength leaves a little bit to be determined, but he's got a good weight with a good height as well as good acceleration and pace. So, like, there's a bit of maneuverability about him. I love if there was more passing just to kind of really get a ball-playing defender in there. But look, it's just a destroyer and a right-footed left-back. Could play with that a little bit. It'd be a decent inverted fullback out of that regard because he can then follow people inside, and then his strongest foot is the foot that he's going to be defending on for when people cut inside. So he could be an option on that left-hand side. And then I'm going to show you Dennis Kennedy before I move on to this match because the rest of them are just, okay players. But Kennedy, finishing first touch off the ball, natural fitness. Left footer. The thing I like about this is my 2 strikers, a right footer, a left footer. And, there's just something beautiful about this partnership and the way this could work out. He is basically a poacher. That is the way this kid works. Very good finishing, no heading, really bad jumping reach, but he's got off the ball, he's got finishing, he's got technique. 5'9" as well, so he can kind of move around, very good acceleration, so he can just react to things. If only that anticipation, like if you could swap the aggression with the anticipation. Himself and Billy, I think could be a very lethal partnership because Billy basically being that destroyer who just like muscles people around, holds up the ball. I see a really good deep lying forward in this kid, and then pair him up with Kennedy. There's something going on there. But anyway, in terms of how the game's actually been going itself, Briggs, Murphy, Falls. I've started incorporating Gibbard into the first team squad more. You can see he's been playing a few games. That's Dublin City 2. All teams, go to Dublin City 1. You can see I've started integrating him into the team itself because I'm finding he was playing really well for the second team. A 6.79, which isn't bad at all considering we're bottom in the fucking league. A goal, 6 assists, and the assists were what made me want him because I was thinking to myself, he's moved himself into that 3-star, so he's a good National League player. So I decided I need to start moving somebody forward for when Jamie and Falls end up kind of going back on loan because I want to see if I can get Connor Falls back in on loan, but I'm reluctant to get Jamie Dorn back, not because there's anything wrong with him, quality, very good player, but I've got Cormac Austin and Joe Gibbard in that B team, and I want to create that pathway so that I can actually get to the first team. So Austin is also going to be one of those people that I'm going to be looking at because he has put in a good season. 6.82, 39, 5 goals. Like, what more do you want from them? I've given him a couple of games, and the thing I like about Austin is he can also play at centre back, so there's a good bit of versatility. So himself and Gibbons, they're both marking their way through. Scott, I think, is starting in this game. Yep, Garrett Scott. I'm giving him a go up front because Denver's and Verdun, both of them are really tired. I think Verdun is playing in this one. He is, but as you can see there, the fitness is down. So where is, let me turn, actually, Jamie Denvers, you are, I can't see it in here. Selection info, yeah, you're really tired. So turn you, where is it? Cian Healy. Killian Healy, swap him, and let's push... I'd rather if you weren't so tired. Briggs. John O'Sullivan. Go on, I'll put Sullivan in there. So everybody, like, condition is incredibly important. Look, if you are a very, very, very good player, but you have no conditioning, you just don't have the energy to actually pull off any of your ability. So a high condition bad player, in my opinion, is better than a low condition good player. We can argue about that. Why does Finnerty have a slight concern? Unhappy replacements have been signed. I love how we go the whole bloody season without that becoming an issue. Go into the dynamics. Fuck off. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. We spent pretty much the entire season with them perfectly fine with the people I brought in, and now they have an issue. O'Sullivan is playing as well, and he was never my first choice. I'm pure annoyed at this now. They're after annoying me. Like 23 games. He only started 9 last year. He was on loan as well. So he should be very happy because he's getting far more games than he was. Look, we'll see what's happening anyway. So go team selection. I'm playing around with other formations because I was finding that we're just getting caught between the lines. Like I said, still winning games. I should really just be happier with what's happening, but I didn't want to concede, I just didn't want to concede. I wanted my clean sheets. So I'm playing around with this at the moment. I'm also finding that like if Murphy isn't playing, there's almost no point playing with a back four because O'Sullivan can play that advanced role into the left midfielder. So I'd rather just like get the most out of that left back position with Murphy in that position. But if he's not playing, just revert to a back three. So let's get going. That's fine. Let's get cracking into this. All right. And like I said, we can win this here. If Rochdale draw or lose and we win, we bring the gap to 13 points, I think it is, but they'll only have 12 points left. They'll only have 12 maximum points they can get out of this one, so they have to win. It's just that simple. If we win, they have to win. If we lose, it blows things wide open. So I expect nothing less. I've got faith in you. I've got faith in you. And I've got faith in you. Well, match preview. Let's get going. Okay. I have a goalkeeper on the bench. Pfft. Okay, Scott, come on. Scott scored his first goal, actually, for the senior team. He scored 5 for the... Oh, they're playing a 4-4-2. How cute. Quamania? Who knows? Kick off. Go on. We're not playing with the light blue socks. When I was creating the database, I accidentally gave them dark blue socks. And look, it's fine. But aesthetically, I really, really like the light blue socks. So, okay, cutters go on, falls, bringing it back to Finnerty. Finnerty through the middle. He's got that back three so he can play it through the lines. Kyo finding Heaney. Heaney going to bring it through for Scott. Scott, go on. Bring it. First time shot. Tried to loop the keeper, but it's gone out for a goal. Okay, no, corner. I knew that was a corner. So go on, Sullivan. Cross this in by. Doesn't even beat the first man. It's a foot race and we'll never know who won. Okay, Quantumania on that left-hand side. Brings it back. Breslin, go on. When is Breslin playing? Oh, jeez. You know what? That was a save. Oh, go on, Hughes. Playing with a 7.4 deserves every single one of those. It's going to break wide. Nah, okay. I'm the way that ball deflected, I thought that hit the crossbar, but it just smacked off of Liam Hughes. Absolutely insane. Best goalkeeper in the world, I'm calling it here. Quaymania brings it back to Collins. Go on, Hughes, go after it. Okay, O'Connell going to go up for this one, but Gibbard can't quite get onto the end of it. Put on some pressure behind them. Rowe, Bruce, they're finding a lot of space in that midfield. Go, get after him. Pfft, we're giving them way too many options. That should have been a goal. So we're going to move into a cautious position because I'm not quite happy with what's happening at the moment. I'm actually going to move Cutters back. So Gibbard can come back here. Put you in a Cariello and you can be a deep line playmaker. Because I need somebody in that holding role at the moment. What's going on actually? About all these. See, what's annoying is I keep doing this in the middle of the game, but then I save it as plan A, but then I forget that any of the changes you make in a game don't actually translate to the tactic screen unless you load that tactic. So that's going to be very annoying. Bring this back. Come on. Demand more. I'm not happy at all so far. Scott having a great game and they've had all the momentum. Don't like this. Dyson bringing this in. Sullivan, go on, get it away. Mazin. Dyson. Vicious. Vicious deflection takes it past Hughes. And like I say, and he's at a 7.6 rating. I feel so bad for him here. So who's the offending party? Mezin, corner, dice, acres of space. And who is that there? Gibbard. Alright, you know what we're doing? We're going back to form. So plan A, load, plan A. So O'Sullivan, Cuthard, Gibbard, that's fine. Breslin on the left hand side. That escaped me, I didn't realise he was playing. And let's go in here. That's fine. No play for space. Actually, police forward. Okay, go on. And go on, we'll play attacking. Frustrating day at the office so far. They've had, oh jeez. Very, very annoyed. O'Sullivan bringing the turn. Cutters bringing up the line. Heaney bringing to the byline. In for Cutters. Cutters. Breslin, come on, get to the end of it. Oh. Would have been his first senior goal for the club as well. 60 minutes. Okay, I'm going to bring on some big guns. So, what am I going to do? Finnerty, Keogh, Sullivan. So, Kavanagh on for Finnerty. Finnerty over in here. How's Falls getting on? 6 ball. Jesus. Okay, so Murphy. Okay, let's see how this goes for us. So deep lying, Gibbard can play as basically a destroyer in that role. Cuthers, go on. Okay, more direct. That's fine. Don't want to shoot on sight. Of course, they instantly get a highlight. Oh, that could have went in. Guys, I don't think we're winning this one today. They've had by far the better XG as Collins takes this out. Get on the end of it. We don't even win the ball. O'Sullivan bring this up the line. Rowe just double teamed him. Meslin, go on, get in there. Oh, just takes it around Murphy. Murphy, get in there. I'm telling you, we're just... Oh, go on, get in there, Chambers. Chambers taking him on with a really good dribbling. Take this wide. Who's in the box? Come on. For Gibbard. Gibbard forward to Chambers. Chambers across. First time. Oh my God, beautiful. Beautiful by Chambers. That's his first senior goal for the club. He's never scored for the senior team, but as you saw, 12th goal of the season, 11 goals for the youth team, or for the B team. You know what? He took that opportunity well, and he's after rescuing a draw for us so far. Beautiful, beautiful finish. Come on, we praise. Come on, get in there, lads. Go all out. Go on, Carthur. Can never pronounce it. Heaney. Get in there. Go on after us. O'Sullivan. Bring this out wide. What a goal by O'Sullivan, Connell. I was... Gee, oh my God. Just look at it. He just turns on this. Jesus, struck like a Danish goalkeeper. If you know, you know. Or is that Norway, Netherlands? A complete turnaround. Okay, bring it off very attacking. Bring it back to balanced. Chambers, you can go into a support role. O'Sullivan, you can go into a support role. Heaney, you can go into a support role. That's fine. I don't want to take the pressure off too much, but I also don't want to let this one slip away from us. Murphy bring this along that left-hand side to Heaney. Heaney to Murphy. Murphy brings out down the line. Oh, go on, Scott! Score! Go on! Yeah! But my youth team players very... he's offside. Okay. Of course. Pfft. That would have brought this within all doubt. So go on, Murphy. Oh, what are you doing? Gibbard, get in there! If they score, I'm sacking all of you. Hughes, bring this forward. Go on. Chambers, get on the end of this. Beautiful. I'm telling you, Chambers is... Heaney, go... Beautiful, beautiful. Heaney reminding me why I still have him on the squad. While he's basically an impact sub, he's become my Divock Origi. Heaney was one of my first choice strikers last year, but when Denver's just started banging them in, Heaney was finding it really hard for himself. You know what? Chambers has genuinely impressed me in this game. A goal and an assist. He's coming on the bench for the next game. So 3-1, this all looks dead and out. And come on. And actually, before we keep going, can we find out what's happening in the other? Let's see if we can get the league table. So Rochdale, they're not playing. So latest scores, Rochdale, other two, yeah. That's frustrating. So we're not going to win it here, unless, are we? I'm not sure. I don't think there's enough of a gap. Go on, Chalmers. He made his way onto the bench, and he came on and made an absolutely memorable thing. So one around the grounds. So 11 points, and they've a remaining 12 points. So we're nearly there. If we so much as draw, all we need to do is draw 2 of our remaining 3 games, and we win the title. It is that simple, lads. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Next time we see each other, I'll probably be preparing for League 2. In the meantime, have a good one, friends. Bye-bye.